Sweet clap. I forgot all about it. Welcome, Storyville episode 16. It's a place for us where your stories are the stories. Well, we're our stories. You know, that's what I'm going to start saying that. Where our stories are the story. Man, it's been a while, guys. A lot has happened the last 2 months. First of all, I just want to thank you for joining us again here on YouTube. Don't forget we started a Patreon. I'll talk about that later. But it's very nice to have you back. Bam, as always, what am I drinking? It's an Athletic Brewing Company. The Athletic Light. I had that cold glass. Athletic Light, Athletic Brewing. Alex, isn't that non-alcoholic? It sure is. Sober now. I've been sober. I lost track. I didn't do it because I was like, give me a coin. I got sober because I just wanted to get the fuck sober, man. I was tired of losing shit because of being hammered or coked out all the time. So I got sober. April 20th was the last day I ever did anything. And it was April 19th was like, I'm going to get sober. But I was like, tomorrow's April 20th. So I had a couple beers, smoked a joint, and did one of the last line of cocaine I had left. And have been sober ever since. April 20th. So whatever the fuck, that's almost a little over 2 months. Woo, yeah, who gives a shit? But that's, man, so what have I been doing? Getting sober. That's one of the things. I shouldn't say getting sober. I was just fed up, tired of bullshitting, tired of wasting money, tired of being up all night, tired of being fucking, cranky, tired of being slow, tired of being ugly, tired of being fucking sad and anxious all the time because I was coming off a bender or I had had a drink, or when I was out, I needed a drink to feel safe. I was tired of losing relationships, tired of losing money over fucking drugs and alcohol. So I got it out of my fucking body. Patreon is live. Segues, who heard of it? Patreon is live. Last time we talked about it, I said I was going to start it, but it's there. It's good. The link is in the bio. Patreon.com/my name, Alex Cureau. It's not my name, Alex Cureau. It's Patreon.com/Alex Cureau. A bunch of new exclusive stuff's on there that you only see. There's at least 3 videos a week. Some weeks 4, but definitely 3. You're going to get a comedy clip. You're going to get a vlog every other week. You're going to get comic relief that will be shot at the end of each Storyville episode that will go on the Patreon. You're going to get a once a month exclusive episode that I will shoot high as shit. Episode 14 is on the Patreon right now, and I'm Stony Baloney in that one, and it's so fun. Those are unedited raw videos that you're going to get on there. So please go sign up to patreon.com/Alex Cureau. You're going to get exclusive behind the scenes shit like videos, like I said, a weekly vlog, comedy clip, a weekly update and kind of, fun little thing, a comic relief. And like I said, you'll get those exclusive videos from the Patreon, from Storyville that you won't get here on YouTube or Instagram. What have I been doing, man? So I did that. We launched that. It's been going fucking great. Zach's still going strong. He's wearing actually, I'm not kidding you, Zach. My favorite shirt you've ever worn. It's an incredible. It's a cast. You just kept it?
No. I brought it from a club.
Oh,
I brought a bunch of.
He's saying, I don't know if you guys can hear him. You can hear him. You can hear him. Yeah, you can hear him on this mic. That's great. It's my favorite shirt you've ever worn. If you take it off, you'll never see it again. I'm going to take that shirt. I went to New York, man. I did a bunch of podcasts with Matt Lopes, the Boyfriends podcast. Is that the Boyfriends? Yeah. I had so much fun. I wasn't worried about the fucking name on the wall. Those are good friends of mine now, dude. Marcus, Corey, Matt Lopes, dude. We all went out. We just fucking got along instantly. It was amazing. Boyfriends podcast should come out sometime next week or the next 2 weeks. I went to New York, did my first set ever at a New York comedy club. We crushed. It was awesome, man. It was a cool moment because, those are the little things. Doing stand-up in New York. I've done stand-up in New York. I've done Radio City Music Hall, right? I'm going to do Madison Square Garden 2 weeks for my birthday. We have I'm not kidding you. There's like 800 tickets left for the 19th show. Fucking let's sell them both out. For Matt, dude, he needs it. No, he doesn't. But it'll be fun, right? But the comedy clubs are a big deal. Because we want you to do a shorter club. It's not just a thing. It's New York, dude. They don't fucking need you. They want you. That's nice, right? And it's the place. I was more nervous to do that show than I was to do Radio City Music Hall. Because you go, all right, this is all the legends that have walked across this stage, all the different people. You're doing it in the city right now. You're not just some fucking comic. You are now a comic performing in New York. And there's a little bit of a mystery, not a mystery, an air to that. And there's a bravado that comes with it that wears off very quickly, right? Once you get on stage, you go, that's right, it's comedy. Let's do this. So, but that was great, man. It was nice to be accepted and do that. New York Comedy Club. It was the name of it was New York Comedy Club, so that's pretty funny, pretty easy. But I did the boyfriend podcast that day too. That was a lot of fun. So it was great, man. New York was so much fun. I've been acting. Booked a couple commercials just in LA. I say LA. San Pedro. Pretty shitty, awful place. Port of Los Angeles. But it was nice, man. It's been good to act again and be like, that's right, I could do this. And so they called back. They want me back. So we're going to do some more spots with them. So that was really cool. That's what I've been doing, guys. I know it seems very rushed and quick. It's my first episode back in 3 months. Isn't that fucking crazy? We haven't shot an episode April, May, June in 3 months. But we're back and we're never leaving again unless I decide I don't want to do it anymore. Takes a sip. Like I never left. What am I going to be doing? Well, I started 2 shows here in my hometown, not my hometown, my new hometown, which has embraced me with open arms. One is, as you're watching this, it's happening later tonight, Thursday, June 26th, at Medici Lounge, downtown Providence, called Stupor Fights. It's a game where I choose fake superheroes and fake attributes. I get some of my funniest comic friends, put them on teams, and they battle it out to see who would win in a mythical fight. It's always a good time. I've run the show before in New Orleans. I'm so happy to bring it back. Medici's been so great about letting me bring it back and opening their arms and their doors to let me just have my crazy, weird idea. And they've been so supportive and great. So it's been fun. And tomorrow is the first one. We're selling tickets pretty well, but there will be one every Thursday. Usually going to put it the last Thursday of every month. So just because you missed this one, you don't have to miss the next one. Stupor Fights, last Thursday of every month at Medici Lounge. I also started a Don't Tell at a really cool place in downtown Providence called Greenstone Studios. Probably my favorite vintage shop. One of my favorite vintage shops I've ever even been to. It's just a great store. The 2 guys that run it, Brendan Green, the owner, he originated. Sawyer Stone also it's in the name, Greenstone. Those 2 guys have been fucking great. They were so excited. They knew who I was when I came in, which was sweet of them. And I bought a really great hoodie off of them, and I was like, maybe we do a Don't Tell here. It's the perfect space. That is happening July 26th. Tickets are not out yet. Waiting on Don't Tell to generate that for me, but that's also going to be once a month at their venue. July 26th is the first one. Tomorrow, Thursday, I should say tomorrow. Today, Thursday, June 26th, Medici Stupor Fights at Medici. July 26th, Greenstone Studios on Hope Street in downtown Providence. Those both will be monthly shows. So like I said, you can catch those every month. Just go to my link in my bio. Yes, like the porn gals. What else am I going to be doing? Do you remember? Oh, that's right. Madison Square Garden on my birthday. I know I already said it, but I'm reiterating. So excited. So excited to be doing that. I love New York. I love performing in New York. Because it's just fucking New York. You feel like you're really part of the thing, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing, man. Radio City Music Hall, July 18th and 19th for my B-Day. I got a lot of other shows coming around town. Just go check it out online. Go to my Instagram. Oh, glasses? I guess I forgot to mention those. These are blue blockers. We're shooting this episode at 1 a.m. I'm getting old. I know I look great, but I'm getting old. And so I wear these. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to floss my teeth. Is there shit in them?
Smile. No, you're chilling.
Thank God. I'm rubbing my teeth on it to clean them. But I wear these because my eyes start to hurt, and I've been working all fucking day trying to edit and also trying to play Stupor Fights. So my eyes are hurting, so I got my glasses on, and these lights are bright. Bright lights. So bright. All right. That's where am I going? That's what am I doing? It's time for sports. Sorry, nerds. You know what I forgot to do because it's been so long? Rip up the cards, but I'm going to do it 2 for 1. Look at that. Yeah, God, I just came. I'm sure that caught it. Yeah, we're doing better. It's time for sports. Sorry, nerds. What do we got for sports this week, man? It's pretty quick. I just want to wrap up some, LSU Saints stuff, dude. I'm a big LSU Saints fan. We know that. LSU Saints fan. LSU and Saints fan. First one back, guys. We're shaking off the rust. Rust. They finished that movie. Isn't that crazy? Alec Baldwin fucking... And they were like, all right, cut. Clean it up. Take two. I mean, they were like, quiet on set. Medic. And then they're like, all right, that's lunch. I'm sorry. I know someone died, and it's not funny. It's kind of funny. Could you imagine in the moment, they're like, wow, that was realistic. Why is he screaming like that? Why is she not screaming like that? She was dead. It is very sad. I actually had a really great joke. He's a friend of mine. I asked him if I could say it, and I will. Well, when I was in LA months ago, when I heard they were remaking Rust and finishing it, Army Hammer, a friend of mine, just started acting again. So I was like, Army Hammer's back in the news. Yeah, he's acting again. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's going to finish Rust.
They just announced the Social Network 2.
Okay, great. Why don't you keep that to your fucking self till we're done shooting? Social Network, he's not going to be in it.
I wouldn't.
Oh, so you don't even know if he's going to be in it. It's a movie based on real life. I hate you. I hate you for this is staying in. You stupid. Now my train of thought's all busted. They're introducing Spider-Man 4. I go, gives us. Yeah, I know, but but he played a guy that sued and then left. He was happy. You sorry motherfucker, dude. Anyway, it's time for sports. LSU baseball won the national championship. That is 2 in 3 years. It sounds like a dynasty. That's 8 total for their, for the program. Jay Johnson wins 2. It's the only coach ever. Well, I think he's one of 2 coaches to win 2 championships in his first 3 years of the team. I mean, the pitching was incredible. Hats off. I'm not wearing a hat. It's a hair reveal. This is a hair reveal. Coastal Carolina, they just couldn't hit us. I just wake up and we wake up and we just piss excellence. I'm the best there ever was. LSU's pitching was incredible. LSU's hitting wasn't that great, but they didn't need to be. LSU's pitching. Cade Anderson is a goddamn bona fide superstar. And here's the thing is LSU's got so many boys coming back to play for us tomorrow, next year. It's 1 a.m. It's 1:30 a.m. actually as we shoot this. So go Tigers. At least you can do. Go Tigers. I'm going to go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, go.
Faggots.
Okay, well, this is not on Patreon, so I'm gonna now you just give me more work to edit. He really makes my job hard. Go
Tigers.
Man, boy, that's my bitch. Takes a sip. LSU baseball won them a goddamn national championship, man. It's fun. It's fun to be a fan of a winning program, winning franchises, right? That's why as we move to the New Orleans Saints portion of sports, it's tough to talk about because they are not and have not been so good. But like every offseason, every NFL team thinks they have a chance. This is our year. I think it again with the Saints. I do. We didn't even go get a quarterback. We went and drafted a young guy in the second round, number 40 overall, Tyler Shook. No one knows. I don't even think he knows how to pronounce his name, but apparently he's doing pretty good. He's been slinging the rock around. He's been very veteran presence. He's really done a good job of acclimating himself to the city. An old Saints player was talking shit about New Orleans' food on another podcast. And Tyler Shook, they asked him, like, Tyler, what do you think about that? And he said, that's probably why he's not still on the team. Boom, roasted. So I love the guy already. There are a lot of promise, though. Kellen Moore, like I said, we've talked about Kellen Moore on the pod. I think he's going to be okay. Derek Carr retired since we last talked, which was helpful. It opened up a lot of cap space and made us kind of a contending team in the sense of we could pay guys, we didn't have to cut some players, and we could go get free agents. So Derek Carr, however you feel about him, once again, hats off over my heart. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler's the rookie. Thank you, Derek. I hope that arm gets better. I hope Jesus heals you. Because if you love Jesus and you believe in him, it means he did this to you. He put you in a place where you had to retire. So I hope he heals you and you find happiness. Maybe you're happy. That's why you retired. But that's sports, man. Told you it was going to be quick. It would have been faster if we wouldn't have had some fucking asshole in the back say, there's a network tooth coming out. That's sports. You're welcome, nerds. It's time for quote of the week. Oh, quote of the week. Takes a sip. Before we do quote of the week, I want to quote you a price, $39 for a really wonderful hat picture here. It says, what am I drinking on it? Picture was there, so you should have seen it. You can find that on the Shopify, www.storyvillemorch.myshopify.com. Go get yourself some merch, guys. I'm going to start posting new shirts. One's going to say, like the porn gals, because I always say link in bio.
Like the porn.
Well, he fucked it up again. Are you even, my friend and producer? Like the porn gals. I'm putting this card in this spot because I don't want to look at his fucking face. I'm just looking at that shirt. It's a cool shirt. I'm gonna post a picture of him in the shirt. You know what? I'm gonna post a picture of Zach in blackface. Quote of the week. Courage isn't always chest out, triumphant, loud. Sometimes it's small and beaten, but with a quiet voice that says, I will do it again tomorrow. I don't know who said that, but I saw it on an Instagram post, and I liked it because it has not been an easy 2025. For me, it has not been a normal year for me, what is normal, but it has not been simple. Let's put it that way. It's had its peaks, it's had its valleys, and it's had its little molehills. It's had one peak, and then a valley, and a little molehill, and then a Zach dick, and then my dick, and then a little boom. It just hasn't. It's been a weird fucking. It's so funny because I've had so many great moments. And but I've also just had so many God is testing you. And I don't even believe in God. He's not real. But I do believe in a spiritualness. I do believe in spirituality and in the universe. There's a quote I like also. I'll piggyback. It's, do we think that when you ask God for strength, he thinks he just makes you strong? No, he gives you opportunities to be strong. Which I don't, like I said, I don't know if that, give me strength. He's like, I'm going to make it hard on you. What's the point, God? Just you're making it hard on me. That's why I'm asking for strength. You son of a bitch. A little harder. No, but I do like the idea of we get so caught up in the now, right? We get so caught up in what's happening to us today that we forget, all right, I'm still alive. I'm able to sleep. Do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. We press on. Let's put it this way. I found out a bunch of our shows had to get canceled because Matt booked a movie and he couldn't make it work logistically. And Matt's trying to start a new career, so he did the movie. I get it. Did the TV show. I get it. But I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm out of work for July, basically. I was going to miss 4 shows. There's 4 shows we had to cancel. He had to reschedule, cancel. I don't know exactly what happened. He called me, let me know. And I was like, oh, she's like, you going to be all right? I was like, I'll make it work. I'll figure something out. As soon as I get off the phone with them, I get a call. I booked that commercial. I was like, oh shit, let's go. All right. Things are looking up. I call Zach. I'm like, you want to document it? Let's go. We'll go to the airport. He goes, you got it. We get this car. Alternator dies. Not Zach's fault. He didn't know. But we're stuck on the side of a highway and I'm just sitting there going, of course. Of course. It's always something. Took me 2 hours, missed my flight. Didn't land in LA till like 2 a.m. Of course. It's all right. We woke up in the morning, we shot a fucking commercial, we nailed it, got paid. They're asking me back, right? It's like shit like that. I got rid of my truck because it was too expensive. I didn't use it like a truck. I have all these other toys around. I got 4-wheelers and shit that I would have used the truck for. And I was driving so much for comedy. I was spending $200 a week on gas, $250 a week on gas. I was like, I'm not even using this as a truck. What am I doing here? Well, we got a new car. It was awesome. I loved it. Driving around. 2 tires explode on the left side and the rim cracks. Didn't have a car for a week and a half. I'm like, guess who? Insurance doesn't cover that. Guess who paid for that? Me. It's all right. We powered through. Starting to get in shape. Got sober, right? That's going really well. Starting to get in shape. Playing ball. Going out there working out hard. Getting in really good shape. Tear my calf. In a boot for a week. It's all right. We power through. Just start lifting weights harder. Jump in the sauna every day. Sweat. And like I said, I'm not out there bitching, complaining. I'm not out there saying, today was hard. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know what you can do tomorrow? You can just do it again. Because it won't be fucking torn forever. We work our ass off in the shade so we can lie in the sun. Get up and get the fuck after it. That's quote of the week. All right, guys, it's time for the Storyville portion of Storyville. This one is from, Frederick Wallart. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because it sounds fascist. This person is definitely from Germany. If they're not, they should tell their name. Their name is all fucked up. Frederick Wallart. I don't even know if I spelled it right. I spelled it on this paper, Frederick Wallart. And I'm not joking you. That's how I spelled it. When I saw it, when I got the message, I went, not even going to bother. I'll pronounce it funny because that name is fucking terrifying and stupid. Frederick Wallart. Frederick Wallart. All right. Thank you for messaging me though, as always. I'm going to show you how it's spelled. Frederike. Frederick, right? It's a woman. Maybe. Who knows anymore? Wullaert. Wullat. You tell me if it's definitely not Spanish. That's not Canadian. That's not red-blooded American. They're from Germany, which I love Germany. Did we fuck in Germany? No, I was in a relationship then. At least I thought I was. News to me. Takes a sip. All right, this is too long of a story. Guys, I just say short and sweet. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Here we go. Oh, my God. On a bright sunny day, shut the fuck, already aggravated. On a bright, just tell me the funny story. I don't need a novel from you. On a bright sunny day, I decided it was finally time to clean my disgusting car. Full of energy, I drove, oh, bitch. You sent me a biography. I drove to the local full-service self-car wash, parked and hopped out with the confidence of someone who knows exactly what they're doing. I'm skipping ahead. You're going to fucking drive me up a goddamn wall with this bullshit. Guys, I'm still scrolling on this story. You know what? I'm not reading your fucking story, dude. Let this be a lesson, y'all. You want me to read your story? Frederick Wallart. Short and sweet. That was at least 9 paragraphs of 5 to 6 sentences each. So much You literally said, as I daydreamed, I began to think of what life would be like if I was... and then the sound of the washing machine roaring snapped me back into... I'll do that. You send me the story. Fuck me. Look at this shit. Y'all ready to see this? Look at this idiot. I'm sure you're a fan. I appreciate you sending me a story, but what in the absolute fuck? I'm still scrolling. Even my dog, he's like, you heard him over there choking? I'm not reading your story. You know, if you send me an abridged version that is 8 to 10 to 12 at the most, say, I went to the washing machine store. We just overheated. Okay. I'm back, guys. I just got done reading the whole fucking thing. 12 sentences. You just say, hey, I have a funny story. One time, I went to a laundromat and the hose broke and sprayed water everywhere and people laughed at me and I was embarrassed. And it got all over my clothes that I just dried. And I go, oh, that's kind of funny. I'll make it funnier. Don't worry. I'll take it from here. You're probably a very sweet person. I do appreciate you. Just short and sweet. Sorry. I don't remember what I was going to say because we had to cut because Zach's camera burnt. I was going to say something. Now this is just dead air. Now I just sit here and edit this out later because Zach fucking fucked up with the camera again. Social network juice coming ass. Jesse Eisenberg is going to play Mark Zuckerberg again, but this time he's going to be all jacked with his cool chain and his fucking hair, man. Who gives a shit, dude? What was I going to say about Frederick Hulot? I was going to say something funny, but I had to stop in the middle of my goddamn rant because our fucking camera started burning up. I'm not mad at you, Zach. I'm just disappointed. That's Storyville. Blame Zach. I want you to DM Zach Kohler and be like, you piece of shit. I want you to go under every one of Zach's pictures and just say, you are awful. Up, you sorry motherfucker. That's what I want everyone to go under Zach Kohler's. I mean, maybe he's related to this Friedrich Waldorf bitch. Maybe they're in on this together to sabotage me. That's why That's why he said something bad about Social Network too, because it's a movie about Jews. They're German. They want me to hate the Jews. Short and sweet, guys. If you send me a story, please, short and sweet. Just DM me. DM Zach. You sorry motherfucker, and then send him your soliloquies. But that is Patreon. I mean, that's the... Boy, I'm tired. That is Storyville, episode 16. I'm so fucking happy to be back. I will be back every week, guys, right here on the YouTube. Posting a clip every week of it on Instagram. Patreon, once a month, an exclusive episode where I get stoned to shit. That is patreon.com/Alex Cureau. Thank you so much for being a part of Storyville. Keep sending your stories. Do not forget that. Also, another thing that we're doing exclusive to Patreon is right after I get done, right when we cut right here, I'm going right into a comic relief where I talk about a personal story and I share it with you how I made it funny. So maybe you motherfuckers that don't get out of send me a short and sweet story can come watch and take a few notes. That will be on patreon.com/Storyville Friday. Okay, it'll be following every episode. Every episode will come, but now will be coming out Wednesday on YouTube, and then every Thursday a comic relief will be coming from that episode, except the one I put on Patreon. That will be one full episode exclusive to Patreon. Also, let's say you don't want to subscribe to Patreon. You don't want to see everything else I have on there. Well, there's an option to subscribe just to the Storyvilles that are exclusive to Patreon for one payment of $25.13. $25.13. That way, if you don't want to pay the Patreon fee for years and subscribe for years, you could just pay $25 and you get all forever, every Storyville, every piece of comic relief, and every Storyville episode. That includes 13, 14, 15 that are already on the Patreon exclusive to it, and all the monthly episodes that will go on there. But that is it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us. See you again next week at episode 17. That's it, guys. Bye. Everybody, bye.